Hey Virgos, welcome to your quick and dirty love reading for October 2021. Let's start out with a Romance Angels card, and we're going to be getting some info on your person. We're going to be getting some info on you and just kind of the situation at hand, any advice that pops up. We're going to try to do that quickly. We'll see if I'm a liar or not. If this resonates, please hit the like button and please consider subscribing. Thank you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right, let's keep that there. All right, you guys. So Virgos, quick and dirty love reading. So situation at hand. Virgos, can you tell us? Thank you. So this is really speaking to a lot of the singles out there. If not the singles, this would be an independent card, the Nine of Pentacles. Let's get a couple more out before that doesn't feel right. There's your energy, the Hermit, popping up in your own reading. Interesting energy so far. Let's get one more. This is situation at hand for Virgos. All right, there's a little bit of armor on. There's a little bit of battle worn, battle torn. I feel that you're trying to keep yourself protected. There's an element of independence that is exuding out of this situation of like a shell, like trying to protect the insides, but like the insides are very, very, very deep. The soft, delicate, vulnerable inside of these people, of you and another person, or you, is either way, it's very, very deep. It's like you're very much in, like it seems like the solution to a problem would be just leaving it. And with the Hermit energy there, I do feel like it might be you. But let's see a little bit more about the situation at hand now for the singles out there, for you guys that are single, this is you, and this is like where you're at with in the dating scene, kind of where your heart is at, which is kind of more on a practical side. You're just kind of over it. And you're kind of building up your self-reliance and trying to just be happy on your own. So that's actually that's a great thing, to be first happy on your own before you enter any other relationship. That's really great. So we've got the Sun card coming out, which is this is all about being happy. This is about, I do feel that there's a certain amount of building one's own independence first in order to have a healthy relationship later. Yeah, okay. Yep, with the Ace of Cups, it's definitely about like, hey, I have to love myself before I can love anybody else. And to do that, you have to be willing to go inside, face your fears with the Lantern of the Hermit, and kind of explore what's there. I think that this is really cool, and with the King of Swords, that seems to be the solution, and what's clarity with the Eight of Cups, because there is conflict, like what you've learned from the conflict, inner conflict and outer conflict in the past is, and here's the learning card of the Ace of Pentacles, the willingness to learn and look at past arguments, look at repeated arguments, both inside you and on the outside of you, and look at this pattern of, and what can you learn from it. It's really cool. Yeah, because the only way that one gains reciprocity, basically getting what they put into a relationship and giving what they get, and all that equal give and take, that beautiful reciprocity is really gained by understanding one's patterns, understanding one's faults, understanding the darker side of aspect of ourselves and our nature. And so this is what's popping up for you, Virgo, for both the singles loving themselves before they love another. And even the people who are hooked up with another, it's like retracing those steps and revisiting self and the darker aspects of self, the darker aspects of a relationship in order to gain that reciprocity. And I do really love this Romance Angels card that flew out. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you know that this is the way going forward. Okay, for you, I'm going to get a little clarity, and then I'm going to move on to your person, okay? And what they're thinking and where they're at. So these are the Virgos. Clarity on Virgos right now. Judgment. This is a wake-up call. For sure. We just broke it down. That's all. The Magician, Four of Pentacles. So it's like you are the energy of the Hermit right now. They might not be blabbing about it. They might not be, you know that you're going to do more processing about this inside of you than any friend. No friend can probably give you the advice you need. That they can't give you better advice than you can give yourself. But it's interesting. It makes me think of a tsunami, the way that the current is first sucked out to sea and like the water just goes away from the perspective of the beachgoers. It's like the Magician here is the tsunami, my friends. And this is the moment that the energy is being sucked, or the water is being sucked out, right? So let me break it down the opposite way, okay? Because I'm realizing I'm doing this backwards. Here's the Judgment card. This is the storm that initially this is the huge storm that is the catalyst of the soon to arrive tsunami. This is the tide being sucked out to sea. This is the gathering of the strength, the gathering of the movement. This is the results that are manifesting from the tsunami or from the storm. This is the Magician. This is the tsunami, the wave crashing through. This is the forming of the wave, right? I hope this metaphor is. And so what's going to happen next? The Wheel of Fortune, our huge major arcana. This is karmic. This is meant to be. Whenever you get the Wheel of Fortune, it's a reminder that you're exactly where you're supposed to be at the right time. This is beautiful. The wheel is turning. The tsunami is going to be roaring through. You're in a very big place, and here we have the repetitive card, the King of Swords. You are solving a huge problem by first going inward. You know, okay, so let's get a little bit of an idea where this, like for a lot of you guys, for the singles out there, this is huge self-work. Like you're making strides. There's actually going to be proof of all the work you did. You know what I mean? This is going to be noticeable. For you guys who are in coupledom, this is you guys making huge strides. This is you being willing to work within the relationship to make huge strides. Your person is getting the Justice card. This could be a Libra, this could be an air sign, or it could be just somebody. This could have something to do with contracts. They do feel left out in the cold. This could have been you guys leaving them out there. There's something that makes them stuck. Now that could be contractual somehow, maybe even a lease or something at work. But they do feel, now that's a self-induced stuck. King of Swords, they're really trying to pay attention to a solution as well. Your person flipping is in Queen of Pentacles. This could have something to do directly with money somehow, and their stability and security that they can provide or not around that. I do feel that they are a little bit in regards to something they've been working on, you know, that now this could be relationship. This could even have work. I feel that even work and career is somehow bleeding into this a little bit. They're trying to come from, they're taking a moment to say, like, is this worth throwing all my effort into? They've done a lot of work up to this point, possibly in the relationship, and possibly on themselves. They think that they might have done more work than they actually have. There's more work ahead of them, and they're taking that moment to pause and be like, and reassess and be like, where am I at? Where's my, where's north, east, and south, west? Like, where have I worked myself too, and how much work is ahead of me? And they're really trying to dig in deep with their instinct, like their intuition, on like, do I keep on going on this? And they seem to be kind of, what is this Four of Cups? What is this Four of Cups? Three of Cups. They might be in a little bit more of an immature place than you. They might be a little confused about doing the work, and they might be distracting themselves by going out with friends or something like that, you know. But I think it turns out really good. They've got the Sun card, and that's why you're getting it here in context to the relationship reading. I think that you're going through a transformation. You're really going to see how powerful you are in this kind of tsunami that's happening within the relationship. You may or may not leave this person. Like, you may be a little more evolved in your life than this person. And I think that if that's the case, it's going to be different for all of you guys. Some of you guys are going to cut this individual out and just be like, you know what? I feel like I've grown further than you have in a smaller amount of time. And I just have to keep on this trajectory of growth and find the person who's matching up with me. That's going to be some of you guys. Others of you, I think this person is in kind of, they're a little bit overwhelmed. They do feel stuck. I do feel like they feel a little left out in something, and that they could have something to do with legalities or contracts or something. But some of them are going to come back around with a Sun card. They're going to be able to work through their confusion, and work through this distraction they're giving themselves. And some of them, you're just simply not going to have the time or the patience to wait for. Temperance, there's transformation. This person. Justice again. They're getting justice again. They're trying to do what's right. They're trying to see through. Hermit. We're getting a lot of major arcana right here. High Priestess. Wow. Yeah, they're having some anxiety. There's some anxiety here. It's like shit or get off the pot. They know that they need to grow. They know that they have to visit the Hermit energy that you're already in order to kind of catch up. And I think that this is what you can rely on, is that either way that it goes, Virgos. High Priestess energy is going to be guiding them. Like, they're either going to listen to it or they're not. You know what I mean? And so the good news is you guys are getting this huge growth spurt. You know exactly where you're at. The good news is that they have gotten the call. They've gotten the message. All right. They know what they have to do. It's just around the corner. They just have to be willing to look at it, you know, and if it feels right to you, a little patience may give way to the Sun card. But you have to follow your intuition here. I feel that you're very wise in the situation. You've got your head on, your shoulders straight, and it's almost, with the Wheel card, it's almost like trust the process, okay? I adore you guys. I'll see you soon for your next reading. Take care. Be well.